Welcome to another Howls and Drows post-game breakdown. Today we're going to talk about Naz Reid, another great night for him against the Utah Jazz, and how it exemplified the type of season that he's having so far. This season, Reid is averaging 16 points per game on ridiculous efficiency from all parts of the floor, and maybe more importantly, he's doing it with flair and style. As soon as he gets on the floor, he provides corner spacing for the team. He nails this three here, just like he's nailed threes from the corner all season long. After a pair this game, he's up to 62% from the corners for the season as a whole. The thing about Reid is he is not your typical 6'10" big man, and that's what makes him such a tough cover for defenses. On this possession, he's actually running screen and roll. It's a sick little move to find space, but when Walker Kessler drops in here to defend the drive, he's comfortable taking and making a really tough free throw line floater. At this point, defenses are starting to take notice of him every single game, and they're starting to tailor parts of their game plan towards stopping his scoring. After he sets this ball screen and then begins to clear the area, Talen Horton-Tucker doesn't want to step up here to stop Shake Milton's drive. He doesn't want to give Reid the room to score. That's an open lane and an easy bucket for Shake Milton. And again, Agbaji doesn't want to leave Reid here for a topside double team. You see him pointing here to Kelly Olynyk to bring the double so that Reid isn't open for another look. Because of that scoring gravity, Karl Anthony Towns is in single coverage and he gets to an easy right-hand hook shot. It feels like every time he's on the floor, Reid's impact is felt in wildly different ways but just as effective. This is simple, but it's a bullet live dribble outlet pass and it's an easy bucket going the other way. And again, this broken play forces a split defense in the half court, and there's that man again camped out in the corner for an easy three. All of these possessions are right when the game is still in the balance. They're momentum shifting plays, and it's important that the Timberwolves don't have to rely on their all-stars to always make those kind of plays. But Reid is very unique as a big man. He can nail that three or do some dirty work inside, but he's also willing and very capable of taking this turnover and pushing it straight into points at the other end. Even more so, he's capable of doing it with legitimate guard-like skills. This in and out move in transition is genuinely filthy, and it's not the first time he's pulled this out and completely fooled a bigger defender who's trying to stop him from going from coast to coast. Where Reid has really improved this season though is his defense. When he's on the floor, Minnesota give up just 97.5 points per 100 possessions, ranking in the 98th percentile league-wide. When he is off the floor, Minnesota give up 8.8 points more per 100 possessions. That differential ranks in the 78th percentile. Minnesota are also an elite rim defense when Reid is out there, forcing teams to shoot 6.7% worse at the rim compared to when he's on the bench. Again, we see why in this game. He's guarding two players here in the pick and roll, both stopping the ball and protecting the roll. When the pocket pass comes, he needs to slide here and then wall up at the rim without giving up a bucket or committing a foul. It's a job done on this one. Now, because he's a full-time power forward this season, he has to also be able to handle switches. On this pick and roll, he needs to switch out onto the shifty Colin Sexton and he needs to contain. Because he does so successfully, he gives Alexander Walker a chance to veer back to Lauri Markkanen and get a contest on the three. This switching success has been a hallmark of his defensive improvement this season. This time he's on an island with Jordan Clarkson and he blows up the entire possession. Not only is he going to stifle the drive, but he's going to dig down here and force the turnover when Clark tries to pass out of this possession. The tough thing about Reid's hybrid role is he still has to do those big man things. Here he's in position as the low man early. He's reading that this possession could end up in a rim dive for the roll man. Markkanen ends up getting the tip-in putback, but Reid is there and he is vertical in a great attempt to stop the shot at the rim. And one more possession here. This time he's exhibiting some of his off-ball chasing, another area that he's greatly improved in. It's not easy to chase a heavy moving wing, but he's going to move his feet and anticipate this pass, getting a hand in to knock it away, and then he forces a turnover. All of these possessions feel like a yardstick for Reid's season. He's doing everything on the court right now, and the Timberwolves are looking extremely dangerous on both ends, thanks in large part to his play. Thanks again for watching Howls and Growls. Please subscribe for more.